Hey there, Viewbots, this is Cyrock Omega, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5. I think we can finish this off soon. Oh, hello. Barbarian missionary. Alright, seems legit. And I'll just move you right there. This guy, I'll just take you down there, get that marble or whatever. And heal. Alright, so we're coming pretty close. I think this might be the last episode. Oh wow, I have two. Forgot that I have another musician here. This is gonna be over very shortly. It might just be over in like a second. I totally forgot about this musician. Oh wow. This might be an incredibly short episode. My apologies. And this really just makes it, this really affirms that I really should just attacked just Orleans first. There's no reason for me to have, it was completely my misunderstanding of the game mechanics. It's not a big deal. Oh, whatever, you can just alert. Barrage, alert. Get right there. This is only gonna be a few more turns, it really is. Okay, so let's attack you. I'll upgrade you again. So many flies. I leave the windows open and little tiny flies get all over everywhere. And just move down wherever it's, and just waiting for this to stop crapping out. Wait on the happiness stop crapping out. That's not decisive, nor is that, but we'll make it decisive in just a second. Man, I kind of lacked wisdom a little bit, but I mean, going back, I'm really glad that I did. This is much more of a victory than anything. Let's see, you are a, what kind of, wow, that's one of my missionaries? Wow. How long has he been waiting there? Yeah, you can just stay there. I'll just send him down to Melbourne. Oh, this is gonna be so quick. It's gonna be so quick, I don't even. I don't even need to get out of the war, I don't think. I'll become dominant real quick. Just had a real rockin', this is the golden age of music that we're sending over to France, it seems. Destroyer, what? That's a strange choice. What happened here? Stop it. Oh, that's annoying. This missionary, I'll just send you right over to Mel. Well, you're gonna get attacked, but it doesn't matter. It's about to be finished. This is gonna be over very, very shortly. Can I attack him again? No, not again. But yeah, almost. These barbarians are gonna be gone soon. For Samoa. Polynesia has been pretty good lately about just being my friend. about just giving me so much gold. Alert. Alert. It's not even really gonna matter. I don't know. Whatever. I'll send him in there. Once this guy heals up a bit, then we can all be... I'll send him in there real nice. I'm really just waiting for these guys to get... Got Chopin over here. Gonna give me a city. No, not happening, man. I'm ending this. If this gives me like the wrong kind of tourism, then that'd be hilarious. Because I bought him with Catholicism and not Protestantism. I don't think it will, but... Go get him, Bucharest. You've been invaluable. I wouldn't have won without you. Alright then. So right now we are at just 12 turns till victory. Rock on. Rock over London, rock on Chicago. 2 more turns. He's not even going to be able to do anything. Whatever, just great work. This is going to, before anything, Requiem Kairi, I guess. Let's see, can I get you... I'll just plop you down right, that guy down right there, and you can move there and proselytize. In fact, I'm just gonna, you know, let's make peace. France?
C'est toi.
Let's make peace.
Vas-y.
Actually, I probably should have... It would have been funny if I had, you know what? Let me see. Let me see if I can gift you Medan. You want Medan?
C'est toi.
Hold on. Trade.
Parle.
What will you give me for,
Parle.
Medan? No, over here, over here. Cities. Medan. What would he give me? Accept embassy. Sounds good. Haha. You can have your crappy city that I've been burning to the ground. Oh, and there, my happiness is all fixed. Yes. This is very good. This is solid. We have this in, we got this by the butt. We have it by the butt. Grip it. Put your fingers into it. By the butt. Ah, yes. That's very good. This is all very good. And how about who else? France has just been a freaking nemesis to me this whole time. I didn't even see this barbarian down there. I got a chateau. It's not. It'll be done. It'll be finished by the time the chateau will be done being repaired by the time that this game is won. Oh, this is excellent. Yeah, you can... I'll just move you... Oh, and... can I make it in 1 turn? If I make... where's their capital? It's, Tours, I believe. As a diplomat... no, it's not even gonna get there soon enough. I'll scoot you all just back off the territory. So he's not being all pissy. It's like, oh, you're too close to me. So Sweden's been a friend the whole time. Like, there has not been any problems with Sweden. China was a bit of an enemy early on, and like we fought a lot. That was pretty cool. I mean, not really cool, but you know. But it was, yeah, I mean, China could have been a much bigger problem, but Byzantium was not at all. And then, who else? We got the Zulus were really more of a pest than anything. I thought they were going to be a big deal early on. I mean, they took out a lot of Ethiopia and but I mean, they weren't really a big deal at all. So now they've only got 4 cities. And Ethiopia was kind of interesting. I don't really remember so much. It was so long ago that all that happened. And then I was not expecting the Zulus to take Jakarta. I got Indonesia, that was taken out, and Seoul, Korea was taken out as well. It's crazy. This was a small game. This was a really small game. Just a lot of civs got taken out relatively early. Oh, this is over. This is so very over. Yeah, this is good. This is real good. Is this one more turn, or did we win? Yep, alright, that's packed, all good. 2 more turns? And they're still fighting. I mean, whatever. You can do whatever you want, guys. I'm about to win this game. It was so stupid that I chose to take Paris. I mean, I just didn't understand. I didn't get the rules. I know that's not really an excuse, but that's what I'm sticking with. That's my excuse. I just thought that they would not have possibly been able to win if I had taken their whatchamacallit, their capital, but apparently I was wrong. So I was certainly lacking in wisdom, but now I'm better at that. I'm no longer lacking in wisdom. That's 35. 41. Okay, there we go. And got rid of these barbarians really quick. Yeah, return. Oh, wait. Okay, I guess. Yeah. For a second I was thinking that worker might have been mine that I stole from China like a million years ago, and then I just returned it to China? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, as far as the reason the big focus as the Byzantines was a big focus on religion, which I have made very, like, I completely forgot about this guy. Herp de derp derp. That my religion is just perforated everywhere. That it is dominant in pretty much every civ. Like, it's there. These 2 cities weren't. I didn't really get the chance to bring it over to the ones that I conquered for France, but I did send my missionary up to the ones in the north. I didn't really get these cities, nor did I even really get them over to the city-state islands that are so popular in these like plus maps. I don't even know if this was a plus map, but yeah, I mean, my religion dominated. There was really no competition from anybody. Let's see here. We'll just go with citizenship. We're gonna want this worker to help fix up our place. Not gonna make a difference at all, but whatever. Yep, and I'll scoot you back one more. Get rid of that fallout. Alert. Heal. This will be done very shortly. Unless I vote for the wrong person. Which, knowing me, I mean, I made a stupid decision to take the wrong freaking city. But, no, we're doing solid. We're doing quite well. Go for that Coliseum. So Baba wants that factory. If you a harbor, get 1 more happiness. It's not gonna matter. Like, we're done. We got this. Is it the end of this turn or next turn? Hello? Hello? Yep, get over it. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna declare war on me? You wanna fight? Punk? Oh, let me just... I wanna scoot these guys back a little bit. Once my turn comes around. My dudes are surrounded by their tanks and their artillery. Come on. Not even letting me move at all. No, this is a decent... This is an acceptable length episode. 15 minutes right now. I mean, I could squeeze a little bit more time out of this. This has been the shorter, at least numerically, episode-wise, has been the shortest of my Civ playthroughs. I think turn-wise, though, it might be the longest.
You have achieved victory through the awesome power of your culture. Your civilization's greatness, the magnificence of its monuments, and the power of its artists has astounded the world. Poets will honor you for as long as beauty brings gladness to a weary heart.
Oh yeah, we won. For reals. And this was totally legit. I didn't cheat. Shut up. Alright, info. Let's see here. Demographics. Oh, I was #1 in almost every... Well, I was #1 in freaking everything but approval. I was only a little bit behind literacy, but approval, man, not so great. Because I really did bad with the happiness towards the end of that, but I did really well. Rankings, Hammurabi. #2, very good. When Marduk sent me to rule over men, to give the protection of right... To give the protection of right to the land, I did right and righteousness, and brought about the well-being of the oppressed. Very nice. Now replay. Let's see how this went along. Let's take a look at this map. If it would load. Alright, yeah, these are... this is just like the history messages. We want the graphs? Oh yeah, look at this. And this is all by points, and points really don't matter at all. I lost points? That's kind of strange. But yeah, I mean, it's like I had a little bit of a leap there, and then what is that? Who is that? That is that's the Aztecs. That's kind of interesting. The Aztecs were kind of high up there for a bit. They were in the lead right about there, but they kind of just like almost leveled out, and I just jumped. I jumped. And then the only one that kind of came up against me was that France? Yeah, France was ahead of me for a bit until right about there, until we really started to get into modern, like some much more modern era, and then they kind of just stayed there and jumped up a little bit and down. That's when I kind of wonder why that decreased a little bit there. And I was at a higher rank. Maybe it was because I was so unhappy and I just haven't recovered from it. Now let's take a look at the map. Alright, so this is all where we expanded, where we started out. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, we got a good bit of time. I normally like these episodes to be about 20-ish minutes. So about everyone's starting to get their second city. I lag behind as normal. They're already at 3rd. They're at 3. They're at 3. Yeah, they plopped their city down right next to me. In China, I remember that when China... yeah, I mean, I remember I started to get kind of pissed, right, when they put their city down right next to mine. There was like one tile in between their culture and mine. And then there was China right next to my second city. Oh, well, I put it right next to their second city, so that was my fault. I was thinking about building up farther north of that place. I was thinking that this would have been a nice little area for me to have as a whole. And then freaking China puts their 3rd city right there. That was Shanghai. I remember that, and I burnt that to the ground. And then Polynesia put their city right there. That was Nukuhiva, I believe. And half of my cities that I owned, I took from Polynesia. And they built, I believe that was Adwa that they built right there. Surprising how small at this point. Like, freaking Aztecs have 4 cities. that was a very large distance to send their Sweden right there. That's a very large distance to send their settler. But yeah, they've only got 3. They've got 3. They're pretty small right there. Pretty compact. They've got 4. But yeah, it's kind of surprising that the Zulus are so small at this point. You normally expect them to be a bit bigger. But how else? What else is changing here? Just kind of standard growth up until something. Anything else gonna happen here? Oh, there we go. I quickly took 2 of their cities. I'm sure that made me jump quite a bit. China really didn't exist for more than a city-state through most of this playthrough. Like, we're about a third of the way through, and China, I think really I don't think China ever has 4 cities, which is very strange for China. I mean, come on, China. So yeah, it's like China just sticks with Beijing for almost the entire playthrough, this entire campaign. And then I destroy that one city because I just don't feel like having it. I don't even remember. It's because it's a pretty bad spot. And then boom, the Aztecs take that city, and then the Zulus take that one, leaving both Korea and Ethiopia as single city empires. France expands a bit there, Sweden into there as well. And then the Zulus expand, take those cities, and take like just grab land with the great generals from there, and their culture is butting up against the city. And I plopped down another. What was it? I conquered that city. I was very aggressive in the mid-ish kind of game, like a third of the way through this game. I just taken cities everywhere. Take that city from them. Took that city. Yeah, and plot and oh yeah, just and hold on. That's where France was. I was expanding about the same time that France was. Pretty much the same turn that I took that city from Polynesia. France took that up there, and they went even farther. They took all the Aztecs. They knocked the Aztecs out. And the Zulus, oh wow, yeah, they took almost everything from the Indonesia, and there Ethiopia is gone, and they destroy those cities. And there Polynesia is finished off, and now oh, and there we go, and France has taken that. Now we're down to the only cities that are left, and these are 3 cities that really the only thing that Polynesia stuck with, which isn't. That's just really strange. I mean, they try to make a larger empire. I know they get one more city up there later on, and they put some down there, but they get conquered by the Zulus really easily. But yeah, I mean, normally Polynesia is supposed to be a really expansive empire, and that I plop down another city right there. I make New Shanghai. That normally they want to be like spread out all over everywhere, but they really did not do that. Burnt that city down. There's constant, continuous expansion, and then they plop down another city down there. Pretty safe. It's got a good bit of area between them and the Zulus, but they are taken shortly after. Then we just keep expanding, and then they put down China puts down a second city out there. Not a very safe place to do it, I might add. I would have put it right there. That's some pretty healthy land. Because it won't take too long before that city. Oh, did I? Oh yeah, I took Addis Ababa from the Zulus, and I plopped down pretty much 2 cities immediately right there. We got Antioch and Nicaea, and the Zulus put in conquered. I think that was Malacca, I believe. Being a douche and taking city-states. Don't be like that, bro. And there we go. France took that city. And that next one is going to be too much. Oh, and they burned it to the ground. What else? And yeah, we're just building up internally, and then that city's burnt down. Is that by It was taken by the Zulus and destroyed very quickly. And then put up another city that I remember that I was doing a good bit of fighting with France up in that area. And then France takes that city down there, kind of splitting the Zulus in half. That's really strange that, well, actually, it kind of really isn't strange considering just how aggressive autocracy would be, but the autocracy civs fought really hard. And the Zulus just got their butt kicked. That all of this, they took that one city, but they're pretty stable right there for the most part, even though they're cut in half. And then they keep moving south. They free that city. France just keeps moving east and takes all that. And then that's where I make my power play, knowing that the end is nigh. If I don't do something, I take those cities really quick. Take Paris, take Medan. At the very end, give it back to France because it's too big of a problem. I don't even know why I took it in the first place. And there we are. And that's how it ended. Very, very well played, except for that really stupid move. Thank you guys very much for joining me. Thank you. I hope you understand. I just keep asking. Please don't complain at me. Oh yeah, when did that last city? Yeah, that was a very late city for Polynesia to have. Too little, too late. They were not really anywhere. Thank you guys very much for joining me. Our city, our empire has been victorious over all else. We won as the Byzantines. We won as a freedom civ with culture. We rocked on. We just sent that British invasion, that Byzantine invasion into France, and we just conquered them. So good. Look at that spinning trophy. Look at it spin. We were rocking in the free world. We rocked over London, rock on Chicago. Thank you guys very much for joining me. I am Cyrock Omega. Have a nice day. Later.